Donald Trump is panicking, trying to spin the narrative of his disastrous illegal war in Iran and how he's going to tackle out and claim victory. And meanwhile, while he's still buddied with Russia and took the sanctions off of their oil, when Zelensky came over to the Middle East to help us, because they're experts in fighting drones, he's making deals. He's making deals all over the place. He negotiated with the UAE, got a 10-year defense agreement with Saudi Arabia and Qatar, negotiating with the UAE, and some of the negotiations, they're involving Ukraine sharing their drone expertise, Ukraine sharing their drone technology. They are the leaders in drone warfare. They are the pioneers in drone warfare. This also includes economic partnerships and supplies from the Middle East and diesel. So he's exchanging technology and drone expertise for supplies and diesel, making brilliant deals. And the Middle Eastern countries have said, well, the reason why they made deals with Ukraine is Ukraine seems dependable rather than unpredictable, like the United States, who, again, farted in a crowded elevator and then got off on their floor. Trump's addressing the nation tonight, finally, about the war, and probably about other things. He'll probably talk about his ballroom, and I will not be watching. I'm not give him a rating. I'll watch, the clips later on the Midas Touch or somebody, somewhere on YouTube. I'm gonna be watching Survivor, and better not mess with that for the broadcast. Now, Trump keeps saying, they're out of missiles. Got no Navy. They can't hit our planes. We just fly over and they don't shoot at our planes. Well, maybe that's true, but they can hit them on the ground. A few days ago, we lost an E-3 Sentry jet that was parked in Saudi Arabia. Now, E-3 Sentry jet, if you don't know, it's the crown jewel of our Air Force. It's a surveillance jet, and it runs a lot of the troop things. Like it's like a command unit basically, and a spy unit that can be all the way up in the stratosphere and see ants on the ground. Now, it's if you've seen it before, it's got a big disc on top of it. Looks like a regular plane, but it's got this big disc on top of it, and that's the radar. So, $300 million jet, the crown jewel of our Air Force, and blew it up. 12 U.S. service members have been injured. I think they're lying to us. I think we got a lot of dead people, and they're just going to lie to us because that's what they do. Now, the more interesting thing about this incident is that Ukraine says that Russia absolutely was involved in that, and that Ukrainian intelligence says that Russian intelligence took satellite images of this plane, of this base, on March 20th, March 23rd, March 25th. And then a couple days later, boom, hit it. So we apparently had no air defenses at all. And Russia could see that from the satellite. Go, ooh, look, there's an E-3 sitting right there. Unprotected. Here, Iran. Here's right where it is. It's right where it is, man. You should hit it. Fascinating part of that is that means that Ukraine intelligence is inside Russia's intelligence, or hacked in, or something. Why does Ukraine intelligence know what Russia's looking at? And how valuable is that knowledge on their battlefield? If they can see what Russia's looking at, they know to, protect that thing. They can prepare countermeasures. So Ukraine's up in their grill. Now, tonight, Trump will address the war and make excuses for why he's going to taco out. He's going to declare victory in a war that he lost and probably talk about pulling us out of NATO. Well, I did some research, and, Congress just rarely does anything and never fixes what was broken. Trump, back during the Russiagate thing, was able to fire one of the people investigating him. And that's something Nixon did. And somebody should have fixed that. Somebody should have made it so presidents can't fire the people investigating them a long time ago, and nobody ever fixed that. And here we are again. But apparently, in 2024, seeing the catch up on the wall, Congress passed the National Defense Authorization Act, 2024. Trump cannot take us out of NATO without a 2/3 majority in the Senate. No way he's going to get that. After the midterms, there's really no way he's going to get that. So have no fear if you listen to his stupid speech. And then he'll talk about the ballroom. The ballroom now, now that the ballroom's been blocked, he's talking about the bunker underneath. The ballroom's gonna have bulletproof windows and ballistic proof. I don't know what the hell that is. It's going to protect the White House from drones. The White House is already protected from drones and all kinds of things. You can't get anything anywhere near the White House. They have air defense systems automated on top of the building that will pop up and shoot down anything that comes anywhere near it. And it's already got bulletproof and probably ballistic proof glass and all that, whatever the hell that is. So it's ridiculous. And we got to stop that. We got to stop that. We got to take him out of power and halt this construction, because he's building a bunker underneath the ballroom so he doesn't have to leave power. I said it. We can't let this guy have a bunker. They already have a bunker. So does that mean that they tore up the existing bunker to build the new bunker, and right now he's bunkerless? That's interesting. Hey, like my take on the news, please like, subscribe, hit the alert bells. Thank you if you have done those things. And we'll see you for the next news story that makes me go, what the hell?